James Madison makes the top 10 for the first time in their program's history and being an FBS school. They did move up from being a CAA school from the FBS. They moved up. They are part of the Sun Belt Coast, and they are 5-0 as a team as well. So shout out to James Madison. What do you guys think about them cracking the top 25? And I'll find the top 25 and we'll run through that list. Or we'll start with you first.
If I'm James Madison, I want Bama right here, right now.
No.
No, I mean, that's an incredible story. I mean, it's kind of like the, as weird / stupid as it is to say, it's kind of a Cinderella story.
It is.
You got this random team coming out of the FCS school going in the Sun Belt, and it's like, they're 5-0, and everybody's like, wait a minute, James Madison? He was like, ain't that the old dude, like, way back when with George Washington? Hold up, they got a football team? Who is this? Yep. So, I mean, it's...
The Dukes.
You're right, the real Duke. No.
That's what they seem like right now.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, it's just good for them, great for them. That can only help with, that can just help with their school in general. More with recruitment, hires, especially since they are still technically a lower school, so more recruits are able to get there, and they can see that they can have success here at James Madison versus as a Rice as of now. They're like, maybe we'll win 2 games. So, I mean, shout out to James Madison. Go Dukes.
Yep, go Dukes. Manny, what you think about it, man? First time in their program's history after moving up from FCS to FBS.
Hey, bro, it's a good feeling for them. I'd be very happy if I was a James Madison fan right now. This is the same team that beat Middle Tennessee, and remember, Middle Tennessee is the same team that beat Miami.
That is very true.
I'm pretty sure
we love to see that, me and Sora. So
right. It's like the Arnold meme with the two doing the hands together.
Yeah.
We may not like our team.
Pretty sure they also
we can all agree with Miami losing.
Yeah, they also beat Appalachian State, and we know Appalachian State can score some points, bro. And Appalachian State nearly beat North Carolina.
Let's go back to what you said though, Manny, because they absolutely crushed Middle Tennessee 44-7. I mean, it wasn't close, and that's how Middle Tennessee started off their season, angry to come in and beat what we thought was gonna be. I mean, I had them in my ACC championship, so you know, might have to reel that one back in. But yeah, so you brought up a very good point.
Impressive performances so far for them. I mean, look, they're 5-0. Usually, when you're undefeated, that helps your race to get into the rankings. And AP been favoring a lot of teams that's undefeated this year. I mean, that's what it should be, in my opinion. If you're undefeated, you should be on these rankings. And right now, guess what? They're on the rankings, and Notre Dame ain't on the rankings. That's funny, bro. That is hilarious. But yeah, that's how I feel about James Madison right now.
So I did want to go through James Madison's the rest of their schedule. They do play Marshall next. Or actually, they play Georgia Southern next. Yeah. Georgia Southern beat who? Nebraska. They were the catalyst to get Scott Frost out of Nebraska. So you got to go against somebody that's actually played a good school as well.
Marshall, we got Corn.
Yeah, Marshall, who's been a really good team. Who did Marshall upset this season? Notre Dame. And then you got Coastal Carolina as their last game of the season. Who was
that's gonna be a great game.
6-0 with Grayson Mccall and the boys. Grayson Mccall this season. Oh, I know we're talking about Heisman's, man. 15 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1,500 yards. So he's been pretty incredible for the Chanticleers. What we like to call the Golden Chins. The Golden Chins.
Shout out to MG for telling me about Grayson Mccall, bro, because I didn't know the dude like that a year ago, or I don't even think it was a year ago. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like couple months ago. I don't remember. But he told me about Grayson Mccall. And how good of an athlete he was when he's off the balance and he's getting out in that pocket. And if you let him get out in that pocket, he can make a lot of throws that some NFL quarterbacks can do. And it's the same guy that went toe to toe with Zach Wilson, and that same Coastal Carolina team beat BYU. So yeah, Grayson Mccall is that boy. He's dangerous.
What's up, Key? So I did want to go through the top 25 real quick. Let me blow this up on the screen for everybody to see. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom here. The people receiving votes: North Carolina, Baylor. Shout out to Drake May, playing amazing football right now. BYU, Notre Dame, Florida, Tulane, Purdue, Florida State, South Carolina. South Carolina's receiving votes. Washington State, Minnesota, Maryland, LSU, and San Jose State are all receiving votes.
San Jose State.
Yes.
San Jose State. What the heck?
James Madison is receiving at 25. Illinois, 24. Texas, Kentucky.
Get Kentucky out of the top 25.
Get them out of there completely. Cincinnati. This one hurts my soul seeing Utah down this far.
Yeah, that one hurt too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Kansas is up there at 19. They moved. They were unranked and moved all the way to 19. Syracuse, so scared to play that team here in November when I go see them. Kansas State 17. Shout out to Adrian Martinez. He transferred there because his girlfriend goes to that school. So shout out to him. Mississippi State, put some respect on Will Rogers' name. I don't want to hear anything. He's been playing out of his mind. North Carolina State, they moved down after barely beating Florida State.
Go Wolfpack.
Wake Forest. TCU moved up. Oregon State the same. Shout out to UCLA Bruins. Chip Kelly's actually a good college coach. And then the top 10: Penn State, Ole Miss at number 9. Oklahoma State staying their sneaky self there at number 8. USC at number 7. Tennessee at 6. Michigan's probably the most overrated school in the top 5. Clemson is kind of suspect, and then you round out, which I still think Ohio State should be at number 1.
I thought Ohio State was at 1 for whatever reason.
They should be. I don't know why they are.
How Georgia gonna move up after beating up on Auburn, bro?
They love SEC schools, so just is what it is. But shout out to James Madison. We hope you have continued success out. Your schedule is going to get a little bit tough here for the end of your season because unfortunately you're playing 2 teams that are upset Power 5 schools, and you're playing Coastal Carolina, who's been running the Sun Belt Coast Division for a while now. So